right, today we're here with Jas from REC. Jas, explain a little bit, I know we sat here for a bit, explain a little bit what REC stands for, what you're doing, what vision do you have with the whole podcast and everything that you're heading up right now?
First of all, I want to thank you for having me on the show. Really appreciate that. So REC, it stands for the Real Estate Center. We've been a brokerage for approximately 15 years now, and we're under the umbrella of Royal LePage Canada. So Royal LePage Canada, for your listeners and viewers, is Canada's largest real estate company. We consist of 25 realtors right across the Greater Toronto area.
Nice.
And so a lot of people in real estate start with a brokerage and then maybe then think about opening their own company. What we decided to do is be under the umbrella of Royal LePage Canada. We get to be, again, under the biggest brand in the country.
For sure.
And run our outfit under their umbrella. They set us up with marketing and accounting. They handle all the kind of headache stuff for us, where we can focus primarily on educating people and helping them buy, sell, and invest.
Nice. So here's a question I have. What do you offer that's different than any other agent? Well, like, what does REC offer?
Well, that's a great question. Myself and my partner, we manage the team of the 25 realtors. I think the number one thing that we offer that's a little different is that we lead with education.
Good for you.
And so I know that's somewhat become a buzzword in 2018, like just giving value, but we really, really mean it. And what I mean by that is that we'll sit down with clients and tell them that this is not the time to buy for them, specifically, depending on their situation. Yeah. We deal with a lot of investors, and some investors will come meet with us in their first meeting, and because they saw some show on TV, flip this, flip that.
Oh, for sure.
That's what's sexy and turns them on a little.
Yeah.
But we'll tell them the straight goods up front, and that might mean waiting for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years.
Awesome.
So that's very different than what we see out in the industry. The second thing that we do is we offer all of our content for free. So awesome. We don't sell anything other than real estate. And what I mean by that is we don't sell seminars. We're not a seminar company. And there's some great real estate education companies out there, just not our business model. What our business model consists of is giving all the content for free. That's why I love what you're doing here, Carmen, because you're allowing your viewers and listeners to get to know some of your partners, like ourselves, right? Get to know you, and hopefully they come around, and you, out of 10 people, you might do business with only 4 of them, but you have a different connection with them.
For sure.
So all of our books, all of our podcasts, all of our videos, if your viewers or listeners ever hear it, it's all the insider traders, like trade secrets, and you don't hold anything back.
No, you don't. You did. So originally, I did come here a couple of months ago, and you did have a seminar. I actually learned a lot of information just on the Tenants Act, right? The changes that were. You guys offered all of that for free, essentially, and it was amazing.
Yeah, so
you had for your investors. So explain what you offered just in that seminar alone.
Well, so that specific one, we brought in one of the biggest real estate lawyers in the province.
Oh, for sure.
Mark Weisletter, and he spoke about the Tenant Act. So what we do in our live events at one of the seminars that you came, again, there's no cost to attend.
No, there wasn't at all.
We're not selling anything.
Exactly.
We do like to give some wine and free food. And
it was very good food, by the way.
I ate a lot of it, too. And drank a couple of glasses of wine. So that specific seminar, we spoke about the Tenant Act. So what investors don't know sometimes is that when you're investing into real estate, if you're going to be using the buy and hold strategy that we really strongly advise, there's things you need to know about tenants. It's not, you can't just get a tenant in and kick them out in 60 days.
Exactly.
Because they heard or read that somewhere on Google. There's rules and regulations around that. And so we want to make sure we fully educate the client about the whole process when it comes to the tenants and the toilets and all that.
Amazing. So you do resale, you do pre-construction. Explain a little bit about the teams that you have heading that up.
Awesome. So we have, again, 25 realtors that focus right across the Greater Toronto area, depending on what you're looking for, or if you're thinking of selling your condo, you might be working with one of our team members in downtown Toronto. And then if you're thinking about, if you're going to be selling your condo in downtown Toronto and moving into Mississauga, there might be 2 different realtors. Because what we found, and I've been doing this for 15 years now, now is that not all realtors know every single micro market in the area, right? And I'm sure you get this question all the time, Carmen, how's the market?
Exactly.
In the greater Toronto area, there's hundreds of micro little markets. And so the way that we built out our team, they specialize in specific areas. And we've actually even went further into that they specialize in specific types of homes.
Exactly.
Because if you're looking at a condo in downtown Toronto and a home in Mississauga, there's things that you need to know from a realtor's perspective that's different.
That's amazing.
And the inventory of listings and what's happening, how many buyers, how many days on market, those differ in those two markets. And so the one agent might not know both markets.
That's amazing. So, last question. What do you think 2019 is going to bring?
In terms of real estate?
Yeah.
At the market, so I think we're going to see an increase year over year. And I just actually sat down with the president and CEO of Royal LePage Canada, Phil Soper, who sat down the day before with the governor of Bank of Canada and a major economist from one of the big banks. And I actually agree with their sentiments, where we're going to probably see a conservative 4.5% increase over the next year. I don't think we're going to get into double digits. You know, back in 2017, we saw high as 17, 18%.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Which was scary. And so I think we're going to see that conservative 4.5%, 5%. Personally, look, I'm a little biased. I'm obviously in the real estate business. I don't think we're in any type of bubble. And I say that because, see, the numbers make sense to me, meaning we got 100,000 people coming into the GTA year over year for the next 10 years.
Oh, for sure.
And because of that, they all need homes. So we need approximately 40,000 households are needed. We're only producing 27, 28,000 a year. And so it's just like supply and demand. We don't have enough supply right now. And with that said, though, and you know more than anyone else, with mortgage rates now, they're starting to increase. Still very low.
Very steady. They're steady,
Like, you know, I bought my first home in 2006. I know we're going off on a little bit of a tangent.
No, for sure.
Back in 2006, and our rate was 4.5% for a 5-year fixed. I swear we were throwing a party. Like, that was awesome at that time.
100%.
So I know a lot of people got used to the 2.9s and the 2.8%, but
that's when I bought my first home, and I agree with you. This is my argument.
Okay. So I mean, we see it all the time. Yeah, they're increasing, but they should be increasing.
We're going to rebalance.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Exactly.
And if, you know, I'm just about to do a post today about, you know, don't keep up with the Joneses. In Brampton, we call it don't keep up with the Sings. Because what's happening is this. And I hear it all the time, especially, and that's why I say try not to keep up with the Sings. Because what's the square footage my cousin bought was 2,800 square feet. I need to find a 2,900 square foot home.
You're right.
I asked the question why, because, well, you know, my cousin bought 2,800. I got to get a little, like, stop that shit. It's ridiculous. Buy with, like, the least amount of home that you can stomach.
You're right.
So if you can deal with a 3-bedroom, buy the 3-bedroom, save up the rest of the money, and invest.
Yes, I agree.
Right? Does that make sense?
I 100% agree. Right? So Jas, tell us, how do we follow you?
Oh, I appreciate that. So you can essentially get to us at recexperience.com.
Nice.
That takes you straight to our YouTube page. If you listen to podcasts, and I know, you know, while you're taking your dog for a walk or at the gym, you can find us on any podcast platform. Amazing. Just by searching REC Experience.
Awesome. Thanks, Jas. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Carmen.
Thanks.
I really appreciated this.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Take care.